Hello, everybody. My name is Clarissa, and today I will be talking about what the future might look like for the public relations field and its practitioners. There are many different types of individuals and organizations that see and prioritize public relations differently. Many of these groups even have their own ideas and theories as to what direction public relations will be headed in. However, today I will be talking specifically about Robert Wine's theory. Wine essentially predicts that the future of PR will follow one of three paths. This includes traditional public relations, which just kind of refers to media relations. The second being advocacy public relations, which is mostly comprised of publicists and researchers coming together and creating this very well thought out and articulated message. And then they then send that message through multiple different types of media outlets and channels. And lastly, there is social media public relations. And this kind of refers to when organizations and companies use social media as their means of sending their messages and enticing their audience. A good way of trying to predict the future of PR is by doing research. Studying the past and present is imperative into making an informed prediction of the future, especially when it comes to public relations, because social forces have really shaped PR before and will most likely continue to do so. For example, as a result of globalization, our world has become smaller. And this is why I personally think that PR will continue to grow, is because as we become more intertwined with new cultures and lifestyles, there will be an increased need for crafting relationships worldwide. Another societal influence that may affect the future of PR is the spread of democracy. For many of these individuals, it's their first time being exposed to a democratic system and the first time that they are being confronted with decision making and consequences from their decision making. PR professionals have really been at the forefront of helping these individuals transition into a democratic system. And as democracy continues to spread, there will be just a greater need for these PR professionals to help ease this transition. As we see, there will most likely be a bright future for the public relations field. I personally believe that out of Wine's three paths, that advocacy PR is the most promising. As we as a society continue to advance, so does our products. And being good isn't quite enough anymore. Organizations kind of need to focus on what makes them different from their competitors. Um, and I think that like a really good quote to kind of encapsulate all of this is by Seth Godin. He basically says that people don't buy, goods and services. They buy relations, they buy stories, and they buy magic. And I think that kind of highlights my point of view as to why advocacy PR is the future of PR. Thank you.